YouTube homies, what's going on? It's me, Madam Chapman, and today's video is appropriately titled Mayvenn Warnings. If you are looking to purchase Mayvenn hair, or if you already have it and you're having some difficulty with it, or if you have already had it and something went wrong with it and you don't know why it happened, that's what this video is for. I have been reviewing hair for years and years. Started out of sheer frustration because I was spending all this money on hair that was matting and tangling, and then I have to go get it redone. Who has time for that? But I stopped with Mayvenn hair because I felt for the price, it was the best that I could get. So if you know the warnings and what to look for, then you probably won't be underwhelmed or overwhelmed with the hair. And I think what happens is sometimes we as distributors or as hairdressers, we find things so common and we have a remedy for those things, and we fail to communicate some of these problems to clients, and then when they have the issue, they're just upset because they feel like they've been okey-doked. I don't want you to feel okey-doked, so I'm here to give you Mayvenn warnings. Number one, when or if you order from Mayvenn Hair Company, please note that you will get lots of text messages and or emails. By lots, I mean 2 to 3 per week with different promotions and different looks and different great things that Mayvenn has going on. Yeah, you need to know that, because if you don't, you'll be like, dang, I ordered hair one time and now they keep on emailing me. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Also, you may notice you now have a subscription to Essence Magazine. I have an account that I order hair from for like ladies who just don't have email addresses or they're not savvy with the computer, whatever. I literally had 10 Essence magazines come to my mailbox the other day, and I'm like, what? But when you go in, Mayvenn does have a little section on the screen that says that you're going to get a free year subscription of Essence magazine. I don't mind, but if you don't know, that's where your Essence magazines may have come from. All right, moving on to different textures. When it comes to the straight, body wave, and loose wave, those three are probably the most low maintenance that you can get. But let me say, if you get the straight hair, when you wash it, it will be quite wavy. It's kind of like, maybe it's a pleasant surprise because you kind of get two looks with one texture. But don't worry, it will go back straight once you flat iron it. You didn't do anything wrong. Just flat iron it. You should be fine. With the body wave, that is the only texture I've had where I've had some tangling issues. I reviewed the hair for about 7 months, and you'll see in the same spot right here is the only place I had any tangling. 90% of the girls that I do sew-ins for or that I make wigs for were Mayvenn hair. So I've sold a whole lot of hair, and so I can see the common pattern, and it's only been with the body wave hair where they've had experience with some type of tangling. And but it's like you brush it out and you keep going. Again, something that's normal for me, but if you don't know, you may be upset about it. So I'm just warning you. Okay, deep wave hair. Listen to me. You listening? Okay. With the deep wave hair, if you don't like doing your hair all the time, that's probably not the best hair to try to sew in. You're going to have to co-wash it to make it look marvelous every 3-4 days. Like, there's just no compromise with that. And I think that's with just about any company, but with Mayvenn hair specifically, it is. The hair I'm wearing right now is a 10-month-old unit that I wear all the time. I flexi rotted it about 4 weeks ago, and the rods kind of fell, but the hair will last. When you first install it, you get these big waves. They're deep, but they're big, and they're luscious and fantastic. But then as soon as you wash it, you get this really deep but flat wave. You got to know that the texture doesn't necessarily change, but it is, I guess that is change, isn't it? It may change on you, but that's okay. If you do that within the first 30 days and you're like, I don't like this, then Mayvenn does have a guarantee. You can send the hair back and get another pattern or whatever. Now, moving on to the curly hair. Ooh, Lord. So when you're dealing with curly hair, liken it unto one who has like a natural hair or an afro. You're not going to be putting your fingers through it like you can with the other ones. It is more likely to get tangled, and if you don't co-wash or condition it or detangle well, it's likely to get matted. It truly mimics the natural afro texture hair but with a really defined curl pattern. So if you know that, then you'll be fine. If you don't know it, you may be a little upset about that. But Madam Chapman warned you. I warned you. I think, oh my gosh. So 2 more things. 1, if you live in an area where it's humid, you may experience some frizz. I only know this because my husband and I went on a trip, and when I got there, my hair just got frizzy, and I was like, what in the world is going on? It was because of the humidity. I got home, washed my unit, straightened that sucker, and it's like perfectly back to brand new. Another thing that I've noticed causes frizz is the type of curling iron that you use. I only use a ceramic iron. Walmart has one by Revlon that's about 14 bucks. Sally has a couple of ceramic irons that usually run about $40, $45. But I had a lady come over and I was trying to show her how to curl her own hair, and she brought her curling iron. Literally, as soon as we put it on, it frizzed. And it was like, whoa. I did the other side with my own curling iron. It was grand. It was great. So the type of curling iron you use is important. You always want to make sure you condition. More important than you do with shampoo. Condition, condition, condition. If you condition your hair, you should be fine. If you have issues with it, contact customer service. Don't waste any more money on hair. Don't be discouraged. Contact them. And if you have any questions on the maintenance of your hair, again, I have units that last me years. I can take care of my Mayvenn hair now. So if you have questions, just put them below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry my video went over the 4-minute mark that I like to get done in, but it did. And you have been warned. God bless you. Have the most fantastic week. Bye.